Hello and welcome. Definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys for taking the time and taking a look at what we have to offer. The purpose of this video is simply to give you a brief overview of what the Instant Results Marketing Group Apprentice Program is all about. It ought to basically only take about 15 to 19 minutes of your time. But really, it's just to kind of give you a good glimpse and understanding as to who this apprentice program is for, what we can offer, what we focus on, and really give you some examples of some real life success stories that have really taken place within the last 3 to 6 months in today's economy, today's time, and today's marketplace. So if you are not a real estate licensed agent or broker, it's okay. We definitely hold it open to entrepreneurs, those in real estate professionals and real estate entrepreneurs. So don't think that you have to have a license or be a broker or something like that to participate in this apprentice program. That's certainly not the truth there. And so that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick glimpse. But before I get into really the details as to what the apprentice program is all about, one thing I like to kind of share and always go over is just the real cold hard facts of what's going on in today's time. For a lot of us, some of us watching this video may be at this age or greater, or certainly may be below this age. But the bottom line is, each and every one of us will potentially reach this age, and a lot of things transpire, not only with our health, but our lifestyles, our financial situations, and especially today's times. A lot of people are facing a real cold, hard, reality. 97% of Americans do not have enough discretionary funds to write a $600 check. I mean, this right here was really mind-boggling for me. To understand that at age 65, 97% of Americans don't even have enough discretionary funds to write a $600 check. All right, 54% are still working. I'm not sure. I know maybe you've heard. If you're seeking opportunity, you've been looking at other presentations out there. I know a lot of companies talk about Walmart employees, the greeters, and things of that nature. But the bottom line is, 54% are still working. All right, those I thought I was going to be retired scenarios are really hitting home for a lot of people. Only 3% are financially secure. All right, and the Federal Reserve reported the median net worth of families plunged from $126,400 in 2007 to $77,300 in about 2010. I mean, a steep 39% decline in just 3 years. And right now, almost 3 years later from 2010, we're heading into 2013. I mean, has it gotten any better? What's changed? Are we on our way to change and growth and, a better economy? Well, the bottom line is whether we are or whether we're not, we got to do something. Okay? Individually, we have to make a change. Median income fell 7.7% in the same time period, from $49,600 to $45,800, and only roughly half of middle-class America remained on the same economic rung during the Great Recession. So the question is, how do we reverse this trend of shrinking wealth? How do we do it? It's really interesting. I won't say interesting for this scenario, but family member of mine, we got to talking and discussing a few things in his life. And, this is actually an uncle of mine. He's about 53 years old. And he was actually positioned for somewhat of an early retirement, about 55. 2 years left until retirement, and his company he had been at for almost over 25 years had just gone out of business. They just went out of business on him. Pension, retirement plans, all those things, as he was explaining to me, gone. 25, as he says, big ones, washed down the drain. because the company closed the doors, out of business, and now what is he going to do? Now, this uncle, particularly as I've known, my whole life, he's always had a positive attitude. He was one of those sports enthusiasts. He always went to all my games as a young kid, and was always very positively supportive. And even it was very monumental and just inspirational to for me to see him in such a time of detriment. But yet to be so positive, in regards to the situation. He's a fighting champion, and that's really the winning attitude that we all have to adopt and have to have any type of a success, even especially in this type of economy. But golly, can you imagine that? And some of us may have been in that situation the last 3 years, 4 years, 5 years ago, or even right now, and we're facing that hard reality. We have to do something. And for him, he said, "I'm going to have a positive mindset, a positive attitude. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to be okay, and we're going to get through this." And I said, "You know what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely correct." One of my very successful buddies of mine always used to say, as long as you're committed and with a positive attitude, you always have a way. So basically what we're doing is introducing Instant Results Apprentice Program. Okay, it's the ultimate hands-on coaching and mentoring program for creating cash flow and wealth in any economy. All right, goals of the apprentice program, just so you understand. Goal number one, and this is one of many: create an income of $5,000 to $10,000 a month or more as fast as reasonably possible within just weeks or months. Goal two, create a true long-term walk-away passive income through real estate in just 5 to 10 years. All right, we definitely like to plan and think ahead. A lot of people, they either they plan to fail or they fail to plan. The bottom line is we are certainly about planning and doing it the right way and being patient. All right. Overview of the Apprentice Program. It's a 12-month coaching and mentoring program. Arrangement is more like a business partnership rather than a coaching relationship. All right. Our focus is basically for the short term, less than 12 months, rapid cash and cash flow generation. Let me say that one more time. Rapid cash and cash flow generation with the focus on real estate, wholesaling, creative financing, and lease option strategies, as well as, I always say with an asterisk, rehabbing. All right. Long-term goal, 12 months or more, create a true long-term walk-away passive income through real estate in just 5 to 10 years or less. You'll have a step-by-step game plan for achieving your specific goals, including when, where, how, and what to buy. And I'll get to that criteria in just a second. So what you get with the apprentice program, all right, through a combination of either in-person, online, and or over-the-phone coaching sessions over the course of 12 months, you will receive the following: initial and ongoing coaching and training on the 4 main areas or strategies: wholesaling, creative financing, lease options, and rehabbing. Bi-monthly apprentice meetups conducted live and also streamed online, so you can join in from anywhere in the world. We have apprentices all around the globe, so we definitely utilize technology, and definitely technology is a tremendous asset in today's times, lasting anywhere from 1 to 2 hours. All right. The purpose of the meeting: more coaching and training on topics and areas like the following: in-depth training on a specific topic, scripts and role playing, the art of negotiation and positioning. I always like to reemphasize that, and positioning, marketing and lead generation, the number one key to success, marketing and lead generation. We focus highly or strongly in this area of marketing and lead generation. That is really for a lot of entrepreneurs and just independent, individuals out there getting their business in real estate or whatever it is off the ground. Marketing and lead generation, you'll understand this is key, and it's the number one key to success for us, and it's really what we focus on and help all of our apprentices have success in ASAP. Q&A sessions on any area you need help with or any challenges you may have or may be having. Okay, and these meetings are also turned into great mastermind sessions where we brainstorm, share ideas and resources, solve problems, and motivate and spur one another to great results. That's what we're about, is results, all right? And just so you understand, it's really a group effort. It's not just an individual effort. I don't know if some of you guys understand the power of just team and synergy. You'll be linked with other apprentices in the program so you can share a lot of the ideas, like we're saying in the mastermind session, brainstorming, sharing ideas, and also resources, solve problems, and basically just motivate to great results. All right. Once you start generating leads, which is really for us, we like for the apprentices to get lead generation within their first week off the ground. And it's definitely possible for everyone, and we'll show you exactly how to do that. You'll receive the following over the course of 12 months, either in person, online, or over the phone. Review of all your leads and instructions on specific next step guidance in a timely manner. The bottom line is, this is a win-win situation. We want you and need you to succeed. All right. The bottom line is, we're going to help you with every situation, every lead that comes in, to make sure that you're closing a deal or a transaction, or you're getting the job done, and learning and developing as a leader. Guidance and instruction on determining the values of home. Again, you don't have to have a real estate license or be an expert in real estate. Definitely that it is an added bonus, but the bottom line is what we really look for is just drive and determination and commitment. The rest we can educate you on along the way. We're highly experienced in the areas of real estate. All right, my partners and I, we've been in the industry for over almost 25 years, all right, individually. And the bottom line is you don't have to know it all, and we don't expect you to, so don't think that you have to. Guidance and instructions on determining offer prices of all potential deals. Guidance and instruction on the proper preparation and execution of sales and or assignment contracts. Guidance and instruction on producing seller leads. Guidance and instruction on finding buyers for all deals and building an active buyers list. Seller leads, buyers lists, we definitely, again, lead generation is key. And answers to all your questions. Coach shall be reasonably available by email and during specific hours by phone to answer any general questions. And when you're in the middle of a deal, you have a hotline access to your coach who will respond ASA immediately. Our philosophy and approach, well, should have at least 50 to 100,000 in walk around cash before you start investing in rentals. Bottom line is, we don't want to set anyone up for failure. All right, again, we want you to plan to succeed. All right, and we want you to plan. All right, and really a good approach to this game, basically you becoming an investor. Obviously, if you're wanting to get in this game and you understand some of the keys to just creating wealth and building it, real estate is definitely one of the keys to creating wealth. All right, so in order to become and transition into a potential investor, you should have, or one of our philosophies and approach to this game is, you should have at least 50 to 100,000 in walk around cash before you start investing in rentals. All right, should also have about 3 to 5,000 in cash reserves per property. Just peace of mind, a rainy day, a roof leak, anything happens, you should always be secure and protected. All right, and best way to achieve this is basically our pump and dump investment strategy. What we mean by this, pump and dump investment strategy. What we're really saying is priming the pump and flipping 3 properties, all right, and then investing some of the profits from those 3 deals or those 3 properties into one investment that you hold. So, give you an example. Let's just say, and I'm going to share with you actually a real case scenario with one of our apprentices, which is really the average results for our apprentices. But they had $25,000 in profit on one particular deal. All right, and just imagine if you did that 3 or 4 times, or 1 time per quarter, 4 times in a year. That's $100,000. That gives you that $50,000 to $100,000 in walk around cash. You can take, let's say, $25,000, put it down on one property as a down payment, or maybe take half of that and buy a property through some of our resources, cash at 30 to 50 cents on the dollar. All right, and hold that in cash flow. And just imagine if you did that once every year. In 5 to 10 years, you'd have 5 to 10 properties. If all those were cash flowing you, let's say $300 to $500 per month, well, you do the math. So you'll learn the art of quick turn real estate in the areas of wholesaling, all right? Creative financing, lease options and options, and also rehabbing. I won't get into all these details in terms of what all these mean, but the bottom line is these are the key areas that we focus on in addition is marketing. Example of what's possible. Well, here's the example I was telling you about. One of our apprentices, his name's Aaron, accomplished this within his first 30 days. He actually got out the running gates in about 7 to 10 days. Got this deal in motion by following a specific marketing action plan that required very little money. He found a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. A little over 1,000 square foot home built in 1946. His purchase price was $225,000. Repair estimates $8,000 to $10,000. Fair market value after fixed up, $350,000 to $390,000, but $8,000 to $10,000 in repairs. Aaron's exit strategy. Guess what? Bam! He used a wholesaling strategy that allowed him to net $25,000 in less than 30 days. $25,000 in less than 30 days in his banking account, with no money or credit necessary, and with no more than $500 at risk. $500, not $50,000, not $500,000, only $500 at risk. At risk. All right. So when you're ready to buy and hold, well, when you're becoming an investor, or obviously after about 6 to 12 months in our program, and you think that your position, or if you're an investor just looking at this video and wondering, well, what kind of real estate or investment opportunities does this company or they offer? Well, this is our criteria. Buy and hold criteria. You should at least focus on getting 8 to 15% or more cash on cash returns and 25% or more overall ROI, return on investments, to include basically the cash on cash returns, appreciation, equity buildup, and also some of the tax benefits. All right. So this is some of our criteria. You're looking to buy and hold. We call more of a armchair investor. Now, some of the free bonuses for participating in our apprentice program as a part of the investment, as part of your investment into the apprentice program, you get free enrollment into the IRMG network, a real estate investment alliance that offers turnkey, already fixed up with tenants in place investment properties in some of the best and hottest markets in the country. And literally, this is $1,000 value. I'll share with you a little bit more later as to how and why. But the bottom line is this network and what we have in terms of our resources and relationships is just incredible. Okay. And we throw this in for all of our apprentices that are part of the network. So to give you some of the examples of the type of properties that we're talking about, well, here's a particular one. And we do a lot of business in California, but we're noticing a lot of other opportunities outside. And like I was saying before, we're in all kinds of markets, but we typically focus on the best and hottest ones around the globe. So this one was a single-family home in Phoenix, Arizona. 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage, about 1,380 square feet, built in 2000. Previous high in 06 was $229,000. All right, client price, okay, recently $74,000. Monthly cash flow with 20% down, $305.62. Imagine if you had 5 to 10 of those. Another example, sample property. And these are actual client properties, or single family home, Las Vegas, Nevada, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 1,410 square feet, built in 1998. Previous high, $295,000 in September 2005. Client price, $105,000. Monthly cash flow with 20% down, $393,046. Almost $400 in monthly cash flow. Monthly cash flow. All right. So these are just some of the examples and sample properties. All right. But just imagine almost $400 a month. Multiply that by 5 or 10 properties or 20. That's what I call retirement. So if you have questions, we certainly have answers. I told you I didn't want to keep you no longer than about 15 to 19 minutes. I think I've just kind of went over that 19-minute mark. But the bottom line is, if you have questions, we have answers. The next step from this video is basically to email us now at info@instantresults.com and just let us know. Either you're a yes or a no or a maybe or somewhere in between. Where are you at on a scale of 1 to 10? All right, we don't care where you are. The bottom line is we really want you we want to know where you are, and we want to know why. Maybe there's something that you didn't get. Maybe there's a question you have that needs to be answered, or maybe there's something that you just didn't understand, and you just need to get clarification. The bottom line is email us. Let us know. Don't be shy. We're here to simply help you get to where you want to go. All right. So if you're a yes, basically what that means is I would like to apply for the Instant Results Apprentice Program as soon as possible. Please call me to discuss the next step. Email us that and let us know, or click the link, or opt in. But inputting your information there and put in the notes there in the comment area where you are, and we'll go from there. Or yes, I'm very interested, but I have some questions I'd like to discuss one-on-one before I apply. That's certainly okay, and that's really what we expect. Please contact me to schedule a meeting. We definitely want to talk to each and every one of you guys. We understand that everyone's situation and circumstance is different, and we're here to help you. The bottom line is our program, it's catered to individuals in any situation or circumstance. That's really for an apprentice and also for an investor. All right, if you have, again, the desire, the determination, the commitment, and the drive, we're here to help you go the distance. And maybe you're a no. I'm just not ready to apply for the Instant Results Apprentice Program at this time. We understand that sometimes timing is, it's not for everyone. Maybe right now is not the time. 6 months from now, it may be. Email us, let us know. We'll follow it with you, or you can follow it with us in 6 months or so. And, we'll definitely be here and around to help you out. All right? The bottom line is, let us know. All right? So, again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for your time. Email us at info@instantresults.com now, and I look forward to meeting you in person. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.